Yeah, cruise control.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I won't be embarrassed for my husband to see it.
Oh. Well, you just make sure that you tell him you did all those strokes yourself. Hey, this is just like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I guess.
You pulled in the green from the grassy area.
My goal is to
Now is the,
This is just a little bit of phthalo yellow bright to
I'm
brighten
going
it
to take
up.
credit for it myself before long. And I, you know what, I think that's different.
and highlight with the phthalo yellow.
Yeah, just don't get carried away with it because it is a bright
Like you said, look how far
color.
it's come.
But you can use some of that on your grass too. But this is probably so wet. And you want to watch now. It's better to end the road and than to let it go when it's that small. Watch, let it go uphill.
Okay.
Because it can kind of mess you up. And I'm going to put just a little bit more of this celery green and yellow ochre right here because this is a sunlit color. So let's just put just a little bit more of the brightness right there. And boy, everything sinks down. I can tell you the one thing, the next time I come, we're putting on a bunch of bright colors first.
Bunch of bright colors.
I'm breaking into that patch of blue
And
bonnets.
then it won't
making
sink
them
down
smaller.
that time.
Because that was too big a patch for going more distant. So I'm just cutting into it with the green to make it smaller. And then when you're going further back in your painting, then you need, yes. And actually most of the time, the same value, the dark value that I have in the foreground, whatever I choose to use, is the same that I use in the distant ground, except I've added a lot of white or gray to it. Remember, middle ground and distant ground is tints and tones of colors. Foreground, try and work it without a bunch of that white. Yeah, I'm just dirtying up that road that you have so pretty and clean.
Oh, it needs dirty.
But it's got a lot of paint. So what I'm going to do right now is just kind of sweep that down. There's enough paint running here to paint the sky. But you know
They
what?
usually fuss at us for not using enough paint.
It's going to be beautiful. Don't worry about that. But, okay, so I got you. So I would leave it just like it is for right now and let this thing dry some before you start to put. Then you can start back. After you let a painting like this dry a few days, then start with your light colors, even if they look too bright, because that's where you want to go is your bright colors, but know in reserve that you can always go back to your purple or your dark green. Now, just remember that this dark green that you're using, it's too green in the beginning and should have a little bit more umber in it, a little bit more burn up. Okay?
Back here I use the purple with some white.
Yeah, but you know what? Even that area back here needs to be hazier and more distant. So I would take this color and kind of haze that out. And you can go bluer. Yeah, but just soften that so that it's almost just a distant thing. But yet you still keep some of those pretty colors.
There you go.
And that'll push it back another 10 miles.
a nice effect.
So, but you can still, you know, take advantage of some of that pretty color under there. Because I wouldn't get rid of all that pretty coloring.
No, I like the color, and I like the banner.
That needed, I went across the tree, that's green right there. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna,
Do you have a website?
no, I don't.